channel. I'm so happy to be talking to you guys again. So as you can see by the title below, today I'll be introducing Ameek to you guys, and I'll also be talking about lessons that I've learned about motherhood. If you're new to my channel, please to like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and leave a comment down below and tell me about all the other videos you'd like to see me talk about on the channel. Okay guys, so today I'll be introducing to you guys the boss baby. Either I'm gonna do it before I start the video, before I start talking about motherhood, or after. Yes guys, so meet BabyAmeek. This is Ameek. He is 9 months old. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Yes guys, so this is my precious little human being. I've learned a lot of things about motherhood. All of them are facts, right? All of them. So the first lesson I've learned is not everything will be how you want it. Alright, meaning, you know, a lot of times while growing up, we always I say, oh, we want this and we want that for her children. You know, we don't want our kids to go through what we went through. But if you don't have a planned pregnancy, you will not have things go the way you want it to. So for example, you got pregnant, or something, you found out you were pregnant and you wasn't actually ready for a baby. All babies are blessings and abortion is a sin. So you know you're going to carry a child into the world, right? Not because you might see another family or another mother being able to provide for her child the way she can, and she's not going through any financial crisis, even though you cannot judge a book by the cover, or you know, you cannot voice an opinion from the outside of somebody's life. You're not going to always have what they have. So a lot of people might want to have like maybe a baby shower, or you might see a lot of people having a baby shower or a maternity shoot or whatever the case may be. You're not going to have that because you're not financially ready, or you know, the simple things that babies would need. You're not gonna always have like a playpen, a stroller, or prom, you know, or maybe every little thing for a baby. So not everything will go how you want it to go. To have a baby at one of the most expensive hospitals in Jamaica or whichever country you're in, right? You just have to brace yourself to what you can afford. Yes guys, so the second thing that I've learned since motherhood is your goals matter, and no matter what, life will continue. So I've heard in the past, I've heard of someone say to me that baby, hold them down. Nothing go so. You make your child hold it down if you want to make your child hold it down, right? Life will not stop or go on a pause for you because you had a baby. Don't tell yourself that, oh, because I have a baby, my life will become a mess. Especially if you didn't have a planned pregnancy. Still get up and go after your goals, because if you don't do it for yourself, nobody will do it for you, right? So you're going to tell yourself that, okay, I'm going to get up and I'm going to get through this pregnancy, and I'm going to, after I have my baby, I'm going to do everything I can do to achieve all the goals that I have set in place for myself. So don't tell yourself, say, oh, because I have a baby, life done for me, and this. No, you understand, things will be a bit rough, and sometimes you might feel like, oh, I'm gonna give up because I can't bother, and the baby here I go hold me down. No, you're now living for you and your child or children, right? You now have to make a life for them, so when they grow up, they can say, yes, mommy did this for me. Okay guys, so the third lesson that I've learned is your thoughts and reactions. Alright, now after you have a baby, things might feel frustrated at times, especially when it comes on to the time, the baby's sleeping time, or you know, teething and stuff like that, because it causes the baby to be fussy when it comes on to the baby's sleeping time. Those hours you have to be up, especially when you just have a baby, you have to always be up, and it feels so tiring, especially if you don't have the support system around you that you'll need. It's very important to have that support system around you because it eases the weight off of you, right? So when a newborn baby is into the world, it takes a lot out of you. You're tired, your body wants to rest, you want to eat as much to build back your body. And then you have times when the baby is teething and they're very fussy, or you know, you take them to the clinic to get their shot, they're very fussy, and it can cause you to be very frustrated because you don't know what to do to help them, you don't know what to do to calm them, and you know, you just have to try to control all those emotions and not, you know, take it out or bring it out in a way that when you look back you have to say to yourself, it never really necessary for you to behave that way there, you understand? So you have to like tell yourself that okay, I'm going to go through this, the baby is going to go through this, and I'm just going to have to keep my cool, try to calm the baby as much as I can, you know, because sometimes it can be so frustrating you just want to give up, when truth to be told, it's your child and you have to go through it with your child. Alright, so the fourth one that I've learned is we are just humans. Yes, we're just humans. We're not can do everything in the world. You understand? We're not can do everything in the world. We might want to give our child the best in the whole wide world, but we're not superheroes. You understand? There will be times when you just have to tell yourself, say, look, this not gonna work out, and I'm not gonna push myself over the edge because it just not gonna work out. You understand? So don't feel bad whenever you cannot do something for your child. Always have a plan B, especially if it's your child's special day, like a birthday or maybe Christmas or anything like that. But don't push yourself over the edge, and then in the long run you wish you had, you know, let it pass, because everything happens for a reason. The other lesson that I've learned is you cannot please everyone. So if you're the type of person who, when somebody calls on you, you're always there, no matter the trouble, no matter anything at all, once they call on you, you jump up and ready to help them. When your child comes into the world, it's not going to be like that. So you're going to have to let down a lot of people, might lose friends along the way and all of that, because what? You won't be able to help them the way you were able to help them before you had a baby. Especially when it comes on to helping them financially, you won't always be able to help them the way you used to, and only the real ones will understand and stick around. So don't feel bad if there comes a time where someone calls on you and you're unavailable to help because of the sake of your child, and you see them acting up. That simply means that they're not real, and them never real from morning, right? So always remember, put your child first. Once you have a child, everything about that child comes first. You understand? Okay. Another one is unconditional love. No, I've always heard before I had a baby, I've always heard persons say the love that they have for their children is one that cannot match to any other love. And I used to like really wonder if that was ever true until I had my son. The love I have for my son, I cannot explain it. There's not words there to explain how I love my son, right? And it teaches you to even love others more than you love them, because you see how precious a human being is, and you get to even gain more love and respect for your friends and relatives around you. Trust me, my son is my everything. Don't know about anybody else, but yes. Another one is don't compare yourself to others. So not because you see somebody driving a car and they have kids mean that you should be driving a car and have kids. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's life is set different. Everybody have their own story to tell, right? No, not everything, as I said earlier, not everything will go the way you want it to. So don't try to compare yourself to others and say, oh, this person have that, so me should have that because me and them have a child. I have a child just like them and whatever. Don't compare yourself. Not everybody will have the same thing and so forth. Another lesson that I've learned is guilt is not helpful. Now you know they always say a baby has to fall off the bed. The first time Ameek fell off the bed, I felt so bad in myself. Like I beat up myself for the whole entire day, the whole entire week. I felt so bad, and people kept telling me that the baby have to fall off of the bed. You know, you cannot prevent that, whatever. And eventually I got over it. But I mean, don't blame yourself or ruin yourself because you feel somewhat guilty of what might happen to your child, because guilt don't help. All you have to do is, if you feel that bad, you talk to somebody about it. You try to go out and try to free your mind. Do something that you love to take it off of your mind. Right? It is not helpful. It can lead you into a depression mood. There's something after pregnancy that's called postpartum depression. Trust me, you don't want to be in that, because it's not very easy to get out of. Okay, so the last lesson that I've learned is it's very good to have a routine. So having a routine can be very helpful after you have a baby. So you know that you have a timely manner on how you work things out with your child. So you get up in the morning, you get up, you brush your teeth, you make something to eat, you tidy the baby, you feed him if you're breastfeeding, or if you're still nursing, or whatever the case may be. You know, at a certain time of the day they sleep, so you have time to wash their clothes. And you know, by the evening you tidy them again. So it's good to have a routine, because you know the time that you have in between to do the necessary things that you need to do. So to me, my daily routine with my son helps me out a lot, and I get things done around the house even better. It's good to even stick to that routine because it helps you out. So yes guys, thank you for watching the video until the end. Please remember to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Come tell everybody bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye. See you later guys.